Look, sometimes I know when my fandom, the commenters, I know then there's a people that like to watch me, and there's certain groups, you know, like Ensign or Super Junior or like Stray Kids recently. Those videos have been doing well. I know when I do that kind of stuff that there's a certain group that really shines ahead to where their fandom really wants me to listen to stuff. And you know what? PLAVE's one of them. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I believe PLAVE's fandom is called the like PLII or PLLI or something like that. I don't remember. I remember it was on my end of the year awards and whatnot. And I also remember that I haven't really listened to them in a while. I think it was Way for Love, maybe. Maybe, I don't remember. But I do know a specific commenter on there got really mad at me. Because I said that the dude who looked like a wolf dude, which I think is correct, Yunho, I think is his name, I said that he has very sleepy eyes, and I didn't understand why his animation looks like that, and it was the one thing that bothered me about all 5 characters, if they're gonna have these type of VTuber models or whatever, like, why does he look so sleepy all the time? I just thought that he needed a nap, and people take the things I say way too fucking seriously. Anyway, PLAVE's back, and I'm gonna do a special video, this one, which means this is just gonna come out as soon as I'm gonna record this, get in the shower, come back, edit it, and be done. When I say edit it, I don't really mean anything. Have I been talking way too much? The answer is yes. Hi, I'm Ddog. This is Teacher Reacts. This is PLAVE's Pump Up the Volume. I did not even know they were coming back. So now that they're back, we're just gonna listen to it and enjoy it. I love their rock sound that they have, even though sometimes it's not a rock sound. And yes, I know I look like trash. I'm sorry. I don't usually record on a Thursday. Hello, you're an actual person. Why are you here?
플레이브 스페셜 DJ 발디 영재입니다. 다음 곡은요, 요즘 테라에서 가장 핫한 아스테르의 외계인들이죠. 플레이브가 부릅니다. Pump Up the Volume.
I appreciate the opening being a having like a real life person and not just the VTuber stuff. Oh, this is gonna have that rocking shit that I like. Especially this voice right here is much more angrier than I'm remembering. Yeah, like that. What's this chorus gonna be?
듣고 있지?
I love how forward their voices are. Good fucking falsetto. Also good ooze. It makes it much more pop rock than rock. Ooh, we've added piano. That piano has a bit of reverb in it, opening up the space. It's nice. Goes with the rapping. Yeah, you always look sleepy. I love the almost raspiness of some of these notes that they're doing. It goes right back into the clear, crisp pop rock setting that we're in, but there's almost a point where it's angry. There's almost a point where it's rough. I like it. I'd love to see them try to tackle something more extraordinary heroes. This is very more... This is cute. I like that. I like that a lot. I love that you dropped out everything to give a clear focus on the vocals. Love that as well. This is still the same kind of K-pop that like Day 6 is. I would love to see them get something a little bit more angrier. Guitar solo? I'll take guitar solo. Wasn't a guitar solo. It was like just a couple guitar riffs while we're singing. The animation in this, but listen to that guitar. First of all, love the spoken word and stuff. For a second, I thought that what was I saying? I thought that the spoken word part where they stop. Oh wait. I thought the spoken word part was just a part of the music video and whatnot that they were doing. I thought it was just very just music video shenanigans that were happening, you know, something that wouldn't be on like the Spotify recording or whatever, the official recording of it. But since they ended on spoken word, that makes me think that those parts where they stopped and had somebody actually speak, whether it be whispering or whatever the fuck they said, having that in there is a nice little, makes it feel much more segmented into different parts, which is good. I enjoy that. Like I said, they've grown into a sound that's very much filled the void of, I want to say filled the void of that was left after I stopped listening to Day 6 as much, because I really stopped listening to Day 6 after that entire year of Day 6, the everyday 6, that thing. Like, that was when I really got into it. And this is the exact same fucking genre as that. It's the pop rock that leans a little bit more pop than a little less rock. I would love, especially because you're starting to hear it in a little bit of their voices, to have much more of a stronger rock aesthetic, like Extraordinary Heroes, or maybe even going into something like an FT Island type of sound. I think Extraordinary Heroes would be a better way of doing it. One, because you have the similarities between the number of members and the number of singers and everything, because obviously you can't go for an FT Island sound because not everyone could be Lee Hong-yi. But still, I think if they did something a little bit more rougher, angrier, a little bit more doing a little bit stuff that's more rough to the voice and whatnot, I think it would sound really neat. There's pieces of this that would work really, really well if they just upped up that intensity. This is still very pop rock, but more pop cutesy pop rock, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense that much. It's been a while since I've heard any of their stuff. A lot of the stuff we've listened to them, like Six Summer, which was nominated for the End of the Year Awards. If you've never watched that, go watch the End of the Year Awards that we did. Yeah, like this part. I like this part a lot too. A lot of stuff that we've heard from them has been very soft pop rock, and I want something rougher. I want something that pushes their intensity just a little bit more. Maybe they have a song like that in their B-sides and I've just not listened to it. I don't know. I do like the little bit of guitar that we heard in the end from this point forward. There's one part towards the end that I was talking about where the guitar started doing, what is it called, arpeggios? Where it goes around the notes over and over. Like here. You hear it in the background? So, it's nice. It's definitely moving forward a sound to really get them to be their distinct sound. I just think that I want something with even more intensity. This song gives the potential of something really, really good. And really their own. I will say one thing, I don't usually comment on music videos and whatnot, but obviously this group has a special, their gimmick is the whole, you know, VTuber aesthetic or whatever, you know. And so like the animations on this is much more livelier than the other music videos that we've seen. This one's a lot more, and even like I'm gonna compare this to like choreography stuff that I've seen of theirs, because you know they still do the song challenges, TikTok dance challenges, and all that stuff. And even for those, the animations I've always kind of just been annoyed by because it isn't very smooth, right? This is getting there. It's getting to be it's getting to be more realistic, like not only with like the playing the instrument stuff, but like even like this whole part, which I find extremely the cutesy, the little talking bit right here, which happens, this part, his voice is very cute. I think that little part is very cute, and I love that you have the end of the phrases being also said by other people and whatnot, not even other in the band, but like just in general of multiple voices as like a chanty type of thing. I think that's really neat. They're playing around with different things, and I think they're doing stuff very well. I just want more. This is probably up there in one of the like top 2 songs of theirs I like, just because it is different. It's got a little bit more of a brashness, a little bit more of an intensity to it, but it's still extremely cutesy. But that goes with their aesthetic of being fucking VTubers or whatever. Like, I know they're not VTubers. I know it's just virtual mocapping and all that shit. But like, man, I think this is showing the potential of something that can go even further into a rock sound. Is that just a bias of mine I have? Probably. It's probably a bias of mine. I'm gonna go. We need to have outro time. I'm gonna then go. I look so gross. I apologize for my grossness. I haven't shaved. I need to shower. It's been a long day at school. It's a fucking Thursday, one of the worst days of the week. Okay. Well, from this point, I love that. Also, I love that they mixed in real life shit. Real life shit needs to be mixed in too. That's one of the fun parts of the gimmick that they have, is they can actually, you know, mix shit in. They can play around with their settings, but they can also play around with putting in real life scenarios versus the virtual stuff. Okay, I'm done talking. Outro time. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. This should be up sometime today, even though it's a Thursday. Look, 2 special videos this week. I'm sorry, they released the same time Taman released his music. Of course I'm going to release this stuff. I know what my fandom. No, we don't have a fandom here. I don't have a fandom name, and I will never have one. But I know what my commenters like, and this is one of the groups that they like. I will see you all next time, y'all. Goodbye.